Colorado Buffaloes are now 4-4. They just took another L, another beating. We're going to talk about it in this video. Deion Sanders finally went off. We knew it was a matter of time after watching your quarterback slash son get beat on game after game after game. So I honestly only watched clips of the game. I hosted a Halloween party. And when I looked at the game, I promise you, when I turned it on, all I seen was a hike, Shedeur running for his life, threw it away. Next play, hike, run, get set. An hour later, I turn on the game, hike, getting sacked. So every clip I seen him getting sacked or Travis Hunter getting interceptions. It's bad. So when you look at the numbers, and y'all can let me know what y'all seen if you actually watched it all. Look at the numbers. It's like, okay, they won 28-14. Colorado covered the spread. They was playing number 20 of team or 23rd team in the country. And they was predicted to lose by 15 points. They covered spread. You look at it, Shedeur 27 for 43, 217, one touchdown, no interceptions. Not good, not terrible. Their quarterback, Ethan Garbers, 20 for 27, very, very efficient. 269, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Running game did not exist. 2 rushing, see, y'all ran the ball twice? like, what's going on with that? Yeah, their guy, their running back, 1 touchdown, 78 rushing yards. Receiver, 7 receptions, 100 yards. Xavier Weaver, 86 yards. Now, when you look at these stats, it's not bad, but you have to go to team stats. You see, they had total yards. They literally doubled their total yards. So they doubled their total yards, beat them in passing yards, beat them in rushing yards, beat them in yards per play, beat them in first down, third down. They beat them in every single category besides turnovers and penalties. So they got penalized more. They lost 2 fumbles, not fumbled the ball and didn't get it. They fumbled and gave the ball to Colorado twice and threw 2 interceptions. So that means they gave the ball to Colorado 4 times and they still lost. Mainly because they lost every single way right here. Even if they lose right here, you turn the ball over 4 times. You're supposed to win that game. So it's like, what happened? Shiloh Sanders, he ended up getting ejected from the game. Social media went crazy because look at that. He did a shoulder pad hit low under. Look at that in full speed. Boom. And I said Shiloh ended up making somebody fumble too. He was making people fumble. He hitting hard. They ejected him for that. That was a terrible call. Terrible call. Terrible call. Calling targeting. That wasn't targeting if you ask me. So we're going to cover what Deion Sanders had to say about it and do a prediction of what should happen or could happen going forward. So let's first see what he said.
They hung in there as long as they could. Offensively, we got to improve. You see that. Quarterback is taking his beating. He got an injection at halftime. Probably shouldn't tell you that, but you know I'm 100. And just to block some of the pain, so I'm going to give him the next few days off so he could at least be mobile, because I know once that block is off, he's going to feel it tonight. We got to do a better job of protecting him, running the football. I know we had a couple linemen go down, but there's no excuses. Got to be next man up, so we got to have enough depth to be able to accomplish the goals that we set out to accomplish.
The big picture, trying to keep Shedeur upright, healthy, and overall.
The big picture, you go get new linemen. That's the picture, and I'm going to paint it perfectly. Well, I can't sit up here and elaborate on how well, statistically, you can see how well he's doing. I don't know who else, that they have in these hires and how he's been balancing or running that takes the abuse that he takes and get back up. I don't know if any of these guys could stand and deliver every week like he does with the same stress that he delivers from. So I'm proud of him, not just as a father, but as a coach. I'm proud of his strides and what he's doing and what he's seeing.
Keeping it 1,000. If I was Coach Prime, I would sit his son. I will sit Shedeur Sanders next game. He's getting beat down. I remember I was watching one play and he hiked the ball and 2 defenders within 0.1 second. Like, he literally had no offensive line. Like, where did these 2 guys come from? He's getting destroyed. Where even Coach Prime, like, look, I don't even supposed to tell y'all this, he had to get an injection for his pain. He's going to be sore all week. He's going to get injured sooner or later. And it's not a laughing matter. He's going to get injured. You need to save him for next year when you get better players, better people to protect him, because you're putting them out there to get destroyed. And it's not even worth it. I personally would bench him at least one game and let somebody else go ahead and deal with that and see what we have. So, they're 4-4. At the beginning of the year, I got the video where I told you guys I predicted Colorado to win 4 games. People, oh my God, that's too many games. And some people, oh my God, you terrible. They about to win 8 to 7 games. I said 4 games, and I told y'all how it was going to happen. Unfortunately, you look at your schedule. Oregon State is going to beat Colorado. I hope Colorado win. I'm rooting for them. Oregon State going to win the next game. Arizona is going to win that game. Y'all don't believe me? Look at Arizona. Arizona just beat Oregon State by 3 points. They beat Washington State 44-6. They lost to USC in overtime with a dumb call by the coach in double overtime, and you called a running play for the extra points. Just dumb. Washington only lost by 7 points. Yeah, they're going to lose that game. You go next, you got Washington State is their only possible, and they're playing Utah. In Utah, they're going to lose that game. It's hard to win in Utah. So they have one more potential win to finish the year off with 5 wins. They need 2 for a bowl game. Which 2 you think they can win? They did better than I expect yesterday, but that was mainly because defense. Travis Hunter got 2 interceptions. Shiloh, he ended up getting a turnover. Like, defense kept him in. Offense, you can't do nothing when nobody's protecting your quarterback. What's y'all thoughts?